Ready.
Oh, let me put one page on one side, another page on the other. Sorry, Mitch. Okay. Are we okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Tell me.
Go.
Once upon a time in the fall... Oh, I screwed up. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time, on a fall morning, a beautiful little girl, Yorkie Pecky, was born to the fair Lady Ella and Sir Bobby in a faraway land. At the same time, a human lady was going about her daily activities, not realizing a monumental moment had occurred, changing her life forever. The puppy grew into perfection and was cared for by a very young girl. The girl named her Princess Corinne and had a special love for her. One day, the human lady suffered a great loss and became gravely ill. It was a difficult time for the human lady. Her loving parents wanted to give her a special gift to show their love for her, so they sought out and found the Yorkie puppy, Princess Corinne, to bless their daughter's life. Little Corinne left the cherished arms of the little girl and flew on a very large airplane. It was a very scary experience. The day of the arrival was full of excitement for the human lady. She could sense something special was coming to change her life. She giggled with delight as she held and cradled her new chubby puppy. The human lady kept the name Corinne because it reminded her of a beautiful fair girl. Corinne and the human lady began a special relationship. She would dress her up and capture those precious moments to share in her heart and share with many. One day it was announced that Corinne, now grown up, would soon be a mommy. The human home was filled with delight. Her tummy grew and you could feel the movements of life inside. The day came when the puppies were to come, but things did not begin so well for the soon-to-be mother Corinne. She was rushed in desperation by the human lady to the town doctor, who is the expert of her kind of care. It was apparent Corinne would need surgery to get the puppies out. 3 puppies were born, 2 boys and 1 girl. Sadly, the 2 boys did not make it. The human lady was very sad, but was happy her Corinne survived. And with a special girl she named after her dear grandmother, Marie. Complications from the surgery set in, and Corinne and Marie remained in the Yorkie hospital for days. During one of those days, the human lady received a call that Marie had crossed Rainbow Bridge. Such a sad time. The mother of the small human girl that took great care of Corinne, as a puppy tried to soothe her sorrow. She said, "I explained to my daughter that when a baby passes so unexpectedly, it's because a little boy or girl in heaven needed a special puppy to love." Overwhelming tears filled the human lady as she contemplated that touching, precious thought. There was great loss with the 3 puppies, but everyone's focus turned to Corinne. For days she would lie in the hospital, not progressing, refusing to eat. The odds were against sweet Corinne to make it. With much thought and talking with the specialist, the human lady took great risk and took Corinne home. For weeks she nursed Corinne, praying and working diligently that her Corinne would improve. All of a sudden one day, Corinne started to get better. The human family cheered with delight. The human lady knew that it was the love that Corinne had for her that pulled her through, a love much deeper that through the experience became one heart. With that, it became apparent by the human lady that Corinne had a keen sense of some of her specific human needs. With some work and qualifications, Corinne began the registration as a service dog. Corinne continued to grow, and it was apparent her beauty and heart and frame shined through. Many more and more people grew to love Corinne. In the fairyland of Facebook, she grew in popularity with thousands and thousands of followers. She shared her love of life and helped other doggies in need to live happier lives. And most recently, Corinne has been the forefront of an unanticipated business the lady began because of its popularity, creating and making scrappy quilts. The best request? Corinne kisses to cover their quilt. The first month produced monumental beginnings. Corinne amplifies the spirit of a doggie that began life with love. Fought for life all because of love. Corinne is love, and love one another doggie is her motto. Bark, 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 and don't forget to love Corinne loves treats. The end. Give me kisses. Give me kisses. instead of being mean.